So this is second. This is second recording.
But that could be a fair point there, Laura.
That now they'll never know what the fair point is, Phil. Congratulations. Hey, thanks for welcome back. It's now Wednesday. We're doing Krasden again. It is episode 49, entitled Blackbourne. We've already done Nose Goes. We've already done it. If you're unaware as to whether or not Patrick has had a stroke, the answer is that is PDF that he has posted. He is going to be really a little late.
He's been working on his holding still routine.
Yeah, it's a great mime routine. Here's the thing: I know he's going to try to come back into the shot doing that,
just like that,
just so he can. I know he's going to try, and he's going to fuck it up. You know why? Because it's him.
It's going to be hard, though.
So let's, Joe, what happened last week?
No.
He heard me call it. He heard me call it, so he just gave up. Just fully gave up.
Welcome, Patrick. All right. So our last week we were in Adinagard. We had spoken to Old Keen to look into some information for us. In return, we were going to go basically collect a guy who owed money to him. The moral dubiousness of this, everybody understood. Jack, are you gonna just... Okay, whatever. He's gonna meow. So as we were outside of I don't even remember the guy's name, outside of his apartment, we heard a bunch of boots coming up the stairs behind us. Well, turns out those were Adinagard. God damn it. Yeah. That's what he does. All right. There are Adinagard guards coming to arrest us for some alleged arson and murder.
Alleged.
Allegedly.
Alleged.
No, those things happened. It just wasn't necessarily you.
I plead the fifth. In any case, we were taken to prison. We did not resist arrest because we are good law-abiding citizens, and we were in jail, and we were told that we were going to be transferred prisons. We were going from like District 8, where we were, over to District 9, I want to say, where the alleged events occurred.
Sure.
And our friend Captain Stevens?
Yes.
Stevens was going to be one of the people transporting us.
You didn't know that at the time, but yes.
You're right. The guy there said that we would know one of the people.
Sergeant Riley.
Yeah. So there were three people. Captain Stevens was one of them transporting us. Bagby did some legwork to figure out what was going on and found out that there was no chance in hell that we would get a fair trial. The captain of the 8th District is Edwin Blackbourne, who is Crucible's friend from the military, acquaintance, I guess, maybe, from the military. And he was apparently behind making sure that we were arrested and basically put on ice. We weren't gonna get out of there anytime soon. So Stevens did a very daring Batman-esque rescue, and along with Bagby's help, he managed to get us out of the carriage, and we escaped. We quickly went to Duncan's boat, and we left the city along with Stevens, who on the way we convinced him to come and work in Krasden as a guard there. So we're up to 2 actual competent guards in Krasden now.
Crucible's really putting together an Avengers team as part of the...
I'm not counting Crucible because he's not there. He's not there very often anyway.
And he's not very competent either.
Well,
You're like the Sam Jackson, dude. You're like the Sam Jackson to this new Avengers group you're putting together.
Has your badge been suspended in your hometown? Come work in Krasden.
Pretty much. We'll take anyone.
Well, now you got some twins that are just like dudes. So
Yeah, they're the mooks. So what we did was we went outside of Adinagard, went around to the bottom of the river south of town, the mouth of the river, and we rode back to town on the horse that I summoned and Ori in a horse form, and we went. Ori sent a message to Keen, who had not ratted us out. The guard told us that Keen got his ass beat actually by the guards, but he didn't rat us out. But anyway, Ori sent a message to Keen, and Keen sent a message back saying where we should meet. He sent a message via the same way that Nipma did, so that's interesting. We have not really had a chance to look into that. Bagby ass, I think, got kind of like he just kind of made a joke about it or something. I don't know. But in any case, we got outside of the walls of the city where Keen's associate was waiting for us. We went in via the shit canal. We took the shit canal right to the shit lair, where we entered the shit throne room and met the shit lord Keen himself in his shit lair, and that was. I'm probably going to forget all the things we talked about because we did like at least half an hour of talking to Keen. But biggest things to me were Blackbourne was trying to screw us. He was aware of that and corroborated that. The Orc Queen is most likely the new head of the Assassin's Guild, and she had some outstanding bounties on Crucible and Bagby's head taken off. When she became the new leader. And Shitlicker, the guy we pissed off the guy that some people pissed off when alleged murders and arson happened, he's working for her probably. Did I forget anything?
No, I'm confident that's way more than any of the rest of us would have.
Was that
remembered.
too thorough?
No, it's never too thorough. You're doing fine, bud.
fantastic. You're still in. If you remember exactly, you're still in that office. He ended with some dramatic line, and I can't remember off the top of my head.
Well, the last thing I remember is he wanted us to tell him some stories, and he thought that our stories were very interesting.
Yes,
and that
you were,
because we were interesting. That's why we're like family now. We don't do each other stuff for money or for favors. We just work together. And then he had, after all the stuff about death and whatnot, he had something to tell us, and it was gonna be a juicy one.
You sure?
Mike forgot.
I don't know. Don't mean to put you on the spot, but that's the way I remember it.
I gotta be honest with you, buddy. I don't remember that at all. Oh no, I'm so bad at
And
this.
something about bags of money.
Large tracts of land.
And I think he told us that we were also going to level up.
I didn't say that. I definitely didn't say that.
No, not you. Keen said that.
No, okay, thank you. Okay,
Work with me, kid, and trust me, you'll get leveling up. You'll level up like nobody's business. You work with me.
I'm gonna mute some stuff real quick, and they're not gonna be able to hear anything you guys say. Hold up. I guess I forgot. Oh shit. What the fuck? We already covered what he said last. God damn it.
Oh, I am sorry.
Was it the thing about the Orc Queen?
It was like, why would the... well, he doesn't know that, but why would the head of the Assassin's Guild get rid of both of your debts? Like, that was the last thing.
Right.
You made me
I
question
think we
that with all
told-
your shit. Like, God damn it.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
I thought there was like something else. Slightly...
Bar says your mic might be clipping, Mike.
All right, we'll go from here because the problem is sometimes you guys can't hear me, but stream can always hear me. I don't know what is Zoom's issue that it's not letting through all of whatever. Fuck it.
We can
So
probably
you're still in that
establish
room.
some consistency if we just never use Discord again.
The last thing he asked you was I fucking hate this that we're so far in. The last thing he asked you was told you was why, or asked you was why would the head of the Assassin's Guild forgive your whatever.
He asked us that, or he posed it as like a hypothetical.
Posted as a hypothetical.
Okay.
Posted as a hypothetical. Why would the head of the Assassin's Guild that is part of the description of the character that the person you were looking for, get rid of your or block your hits? That was the last thing. So you're in that room now.
Well, why was there a contract out on you in the first place? That I don't understand.
Well, I mean, I've had 2 already from that same Assassin's Guild, so mine could very easily be set up yet again by dolls trying to kill me.
Right.
No, that'd be the
Crucible
same hit. They never collected, never got proof. It'd have to be the same one. If there was one out originally for you, until proof is given, that's how this shit works. This is Keen, by the way. That's how this shit works. It'd still be open. It'd be the same thing. They'd have had to send another guy.
Well, that's crazy. I mean, I can't imagine how a hit could have gotten called off and they could think that the whole thing's over, unless maybe they received some kind of proof, like a pinky from one of us.
I still have all of my pinkies.
Joe, you counting to 9 these days? Oh,
me
no.
too.
That could be proof. I mean, it's not either you, but I don't know who did it. But if they said they got the lot of you.
It seemed like the best way to get them off our case at the time.
Is Jacobs noticed yet?
That is none of your business, sir.
Oh, sorry. I was out of line there for a second.
Stop dinging at me, phone.
Back to your original question, why would somebody personally pay off the hits out on me and Crucible? Could potentially be because that person may know that me and Crucible are the only people of this group who have actually met death. And if that person wants to meet death herself, would it not be prudent to keep alive the 2 people who have met him?
So you said that earlier to me today as well. You're serious?
You have something to drink, Keen. Could we maybe have something to drink while we talk about this?
Oh, that was established earlier.
Oh, I guess yeah.
He pointed us to a drink cart.
Yeah, there's like a nice thing over there. You're free to get whatever. Okay. So that is not a hypothetical. Nobody's having a mental breakdown.
I am as sane as I was yesterday, and I have definitely met death. Crucible?
Yeah, I had a conversation with him. Or I should say, he spoke to me.
Did he show himself to you? We haven't really talked about this together.
No, he kind of just spoke in my head.
So he didn't look like a tall, scary, pasty man in a black suit with really creepy eyes and long fingernails that we're going to like.
Not that I really remember.
I think I know that guy. Does he do a lot of drugs?
I don't know.
Also, it's not all of his nails, it's just the pinky.
No, this was all of them.
Okay. That's a lot to you guys are very interesting. I was right about that. Wow. Okay. So where do we go from here on this? If you show your face in the street, you will be arrested. You have met a god that you claim the new head of the Assassin's Guild that has so much money. This person was able to buy her way in through all of the contacts. Called off hits on 2 of you. That person is looking for actual death that 2 of you have met.
Yes. You summed it up very well.
And yet I don't understand what any of that means. Okay.
Well, I don't either, but it's an honor to meet you, Mr. Pesci.
Is that funny to you? Why are you laughing? You think I'm funny?
I don't know. I'm just high.
You think I'm some sort of comedian? Something?
I sort of feel like the next step is to arrange a meeting between us and the new head of the Assassin's League.
Hi.
Well, good luck with that, because I ain't got that invite either. I thought, initially I thought she was being a bit of a stuck-up so-and-so.
Isn't the Assassin's Guild based in Ara, though?
Was. I've
Oh,
heard
here now?
it's in town.
So she is here then?
Supposedly. Can't imagine where.
Oh.
Maybe that's the first step. Okay.
We have another quandary to toss out.
Oh my god, more impossible questions, please.
Potentially. Why would someone who was previously a acquaintance and or ally suddenly want us imprisoned and want to continually delay our sentencing for long periods of time? It feels to me like said person is trying to get us out of the way. But why is the question?
Okay, said person is Blackburn?
That would be the one.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
knew
a
that was the guy that was
Crucible,
shooting you up the
isn't it?
river. Is that who we're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, he's a friend?
Crucible?
Well, he's not so much a friend as a as an acquaintance. I knew him during the march.
All right. Okay.
But when when you all were being arrested, you specifically asked that Captain Riley to contact him because you felt like he would let us out, and then come to find out that he is the one who is keeping us.
Okay.
Right, I was kind of grasping at straws at that point.
But any ideas of why he would want to imprison but not kill you and or the rest of us?
What'd you say in that letter?
Letter? What letter?
To the Blackbourne.
That Crucible sent.
Which letter is that?
You sent a message to the Blackbourne, yes? That's what
Right.
the Bagby just said.
Right, the only letter that I sent to him was just saying that it wasn't even really a letter. I just told the guy to contact him and say that, who I was. At
What
that
if
point, I had no idea that he was the one who actually set us up to be
And-
arrested.
then you broke out of your jail? Oh, this is an opportunity. Now we're on it. Now we're moving. You sent a letter asking the person sending you up the river to help you. You broke out. They know you broke out, but they don't know that you know it's them. How far out in the waist you want to hang your tushy?
You're talking about intentionally getting caught.
Not by everyone, but by the Blackbourne.
Kind of like an old bait and switch. But it's almost a double bait and switch because he would probably reach out saying, "Hey, I got your message and I'm here to help you." But really, he's here to apprehend us. But we know that he's here to apprehend us. So then we have a second plan.
That makes more sense than what I originally thought of when you said bait and switch. Because I was thinking, like, do you have 25 gold? But it's whatever. What do you think?
Do you have a plan, Bagby, or an idea of anything?
Well, I don't know Blackbourne. I was waiting for what Crucible thought. This is his colleague, associate, acquaintance.
Like I said, I just barely knew him during the march.
We'll call it option B then. Okay. Option A. We find the new guild. I've been looking for that myself. I'll be honest. It's not going well. But I'm pretty pretty sure it's in the military district. Just saying.
Well, that's where Blackbourne is.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, if we're, Blackbourne was the one who had us arrested. We escape, and then we go searching for Blackbourne. It's kind of walking into the lion's den.
Well, a lion's mouth. But it's something. Nah, you're right.
But, maybe if we know where he is, maybe if we find out what he's doing, maybe we can catch him off guard.
All right. I can have him followed. That's something I can do. No problem. None of my guys are going to commit to anything, if you know what I mean. I can give you a little bit of time. Tell you where he's at. And then I can get you there. Okay? If that's the plan.
A quick thing. I'm thinking maybe we should get some things squared away with Blackburn.
What do you mean?
Try to find out what this is all about.
Right.
All right. I'm on it.
I've got a question for you, Keen, while we're here. Did you remember when we first met you, we were looking for, the first thing we had you look for was information about the Minotaurs that were attacking people?
Yeah.
We went into the sewers then. Did you ever, or do you know where that complex we found is in the sewers? Did you ever go investigate that?
You mean the thing under the academy?
Was it under the academy?
Oh. No, you're talking about the first thing. No. Yes.
The one where,
I do
the
know
one
where
they
that
had-
is, and it has been.
The one where they had servants and everything? I'm
Yes,
just wondering
yes,
if that's
yes.
that's not the Assassin's Guild, is it?
No. That belonged to a former head of state, a senator of the Woodcutters Guild. That is no longer with us. Place is vacated, no one's buying. Bit of an eyesore on the street.
What senator?
Lashley. Evan Lashley. The Lashley line. They married into a dean once back in the day. Did well for themselves. Mostly, they come from the northern forest, right up by the mountains. They still live near there, I think.
So the estate and the catacombs below are abandoned and no one is interested in buying them?
Well, a grisly murder everyone in the household will do that to property prices, if you understand what I'm saying.
That wouldn't be a bad place for a hideout for us. If no one is interested in going there and it has direct sewer access, that could get us to many places of the city and centrally located.
Wouldn't be a
Good
bad
idea.
place for a hideout for the Assassin's Guild either.
Or for you, Keen. Then you wouldn't have to necessarily be like covered in shit all the time.
Oh no, fuck that shit. I ain't going in there. Bad juju. And I don't ride. I don't ride lush. You know what I mean? It hurts the image. But you guys might be. That might be a good idea for you, actually.
So maybe that is step one. Go find the underground entrance.
You gotta keep in mind all them Minotaur lovers. Don't know how else to say it. Would know where that was.
But would they be expecting us to be there?
Unlikely. I mean, whoever went through there last went through there with a big blade and zero regard, so.
Are you talking about us or someone else?
No, God, no. You killed some horny bastards and a couple of mooks.
Yeah.
That was a. There was a message at somebody later after that.
That was after that? Someone came in and killed them all?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe a week and a half, something like that.
Do we know? Do you have any idea who it was?
Yes. I'll tell you. I will tell you also. Maybe don't go looking. It was a group. The person, it was Housebreaker. Okay, Housebreaker did it. Housebreaker hired some goons and went through. Okay? Don't go looking for
that's
Housebreaker.
reassuring that it wasn't, the intangible shadow of
What's an intangible shadow?
Something hopefully you never have to meet. Who's Housebreaker?
Oh, top level Assassin's Guild guy, top money, across the board. Good worker. Hired him once, barely could afford him.
Is he friendly with the new management, or?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
Oh, he don't give a there's no loyalties there. Weird thing about Housebreaker, the communication's a little. You gotta know how to talk to him, but goddamn good. Just saying that. Oh, but apparently he hired some low levels. They all went in. It was they had a key. I don't know where they got it, but they had one, and it went poorly for everyone involved except for Housebreaker.
Well, if there's no one there, I think that's still a good idea for us to base ourselves there.
I can have you there in less than an hour.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Good idea, Joe.
Well, Bagby's idea. But
He leads you out of there. Takes you to that same entrance that you entered at, like that same in the hallway. If you remember, you're in a long wooden hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Wait here. I'm gonna go settle some things real quick. We'll need some supplies and niceties. I think a lot of the furniture and whatnot was removed from the domicile. He goes farther down the hallway in the opposite direction that you haven't been. And rounds that corner that you haven't seen around. You're alone right now. If you have anything specific you want to talk to exclusively each other about.
well, I guess we're all in on working with Keen now.
I like him.
He's honest in his own way. He's honestly dishonest, I guess.
But I honestly trust that he's not going to turn around and stab us in the back in a super dick kind of move.
As long as we're interesting, I think that's probably right.
He's certainly got his own code, and I'm fine with that. But what I really want to know is, Crucible, why do we want to go find Blackbourne? Don't understand that.
I'm just curious why he specifically had us arrested. It has to be more than just the fact that Joe burnt down half a
Allegedly
burnt down, half of a district.
Oh, with the flame and arrow thing? Right.
Allegedly.
Right. And what if he's one of the bad guys then?
I mean, he could have been pulling us in for protection. He could have been pulling us in because he's, like you said, one of the bad guys. I'm just curious to know what it is, how he fits into this whole thing.
I agree, Crucible. I think his intentions could have potentially been good, because y'all are under arrest for arson and murder. That's relatively a quick trial, but he keeps delaying it and that seems very protective to keep you from not getting the hangman's noose. But
He was
also,
also he was also going to make sure that we were railroaded when we did get to trial, according to what we've been told.
According to Stevens, correct.
but why delay it if his plan was to railroad it in the first place? Why not just have it and railroad it?
That's a good point.
Because we're on a timer for the Orc army to attack.
So delayed, just in case. We got out of it then. Then, all right. Fine then. Let's go.
How much time do we have, by the way, on that voice in all of our collective heads?
That's me. So let's do the math.
7 days.
Oh, cool.
That's not true. It's more than that.
I think it's like 3 weeks-ish.
I don't think
Maybe
it's
like 2.5.
3 weeks. Yeah, it's like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's it's getting a little bit.
Right. Getting a bit tight.
All
I think
right.
I was high for like a really, really long time. How are we supposed to save the world again?
We have to tell the Orc king or his emissary, I guess, how to find death.
Gotta find death.
Yeah, it's the only way to stop all-out war, and therefore the only way to keep the region with strong enough armies to defend this inevitable bullshit coming. Okay.
Well, that's just one of the ways the world will end. There's also the other way the world will end as well.
Right.
But let's do the first one and then we'll do the next one.
Right. I mean, Baphomet could come and end the world too. So
I keep saying Baphomet will only come end the world if we keep trying to find where the box is. If we just don't try to find where the box is, if we just stop, then Baphomet stays where he's at.
well,
So we should go find the box.
We should not go find the box. We know where the box is. We should just leave it alone.
Well, clearly we should find the backs, so that, Adris doesn't find it first, since we
you know
left
who
him
we
on
should
his
find?
own.
We should find Dumas.
Yes.
We should have Keen look for Dumas. Dumas? I can't remember his
Dumas.
name.
Dumas.
Mm-hmm.
It ends with an
Because
S, but it's Dumas.
We know he was working against us. We know he was calling himself Miracle in the Elven Court, and there's a cat. But it's
get
likely
bigger?
that he might know something about
Mm-hmm.
Miracle.
Right. Okay, so, game plan. We find out why we're being set up. And maybe that'll give us a little bit more free reign in the city. Then Then step 2, we figure out the deal with the Orc King's Queen, who is apparently the powerful head of this powerful Assassin's Guild.
Can her codename be Lady Death?
Or he can. I gotta stop you. These aren't really steps. These are mission statements. But now, first step would be, I say we should talk to Keen. Have him. We already said he's gonna trail Blackburn. I think we should add Dumas to that list. Second step, we should go to. We should go get our base of operations set up.
Okay.
And hopefully in that amount of time that Keen will have some time to get a lead on one of those things for us to go from there. I don't think going after the Assassin's Guild right now is a great plan.
If we're so interesting, they'll probably find us.
Yeah.
So yeah, we should go about our business.
Well, I think that's entirely possible, but also we don't have very much to go. I mean, if Keen keeps his ear out, great, but it sounds like he's been trying to figure out where they are already. So, I don't know.
Or are we ready to go back to the room of horror and death?
I think we're just waiting for Keen to come back.
All right, he comes back.
Hey, Keen, we had an idea while you were gone. There's a scholar who in the Academy District who calls himself something Dumas. What's his first name? Anybody?
All I know is it's not Alexandra.
It's not Alexander.
It's not Alexandra Dumas.
Okay. It's like a Elias or something like that. In any case, he's a older guy, real scraggly looking. I believe he was balding with darker skin. I think he had a beard, gray beard. Does that all sound correct to everybody?
Yep.
Okay. We need information on him. Anything you can get would be great. Whereabouts would be best. Yeah, any sort of information would be helpful though.
Dumas, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
As far as I know, he lives in the Academy District, but apparently he's been going to the Fey Courts, so he might be a little difficult to find.
Yeah, that might be difficult to find. Shit.
I don't think he's super welcome in the Fey Court anymore, though.
Right, but
Yeah.
I'm meaning he has the capability of magical travel.
Walking.
Yeah,
Does the Elf King have any way to contact us?
I'm sure he can figure out a
Storm.
way.
Oh, I promise you, that old asshole wants to get a hold of you. He will.
Yeah, Joe, the first name you were looking for is Azil. Azil Dumas.
heal.
Slamazel.
Thank you for
Incorporated.
thank you for booting up the memory banks there, Crucible. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a
Azil.
sound.
You have lovely handwriting.
He does. He has very nice handwriting. Patrick has very nice handwriting. All right. All right. I'm gonna have some stuff sent by later. Padded cots, stuff like blankets, food, stuff like that. All right. Let's head out. I'm gonna go with you. It's real confusing down here. I'll be honest with you.
Hey, you don't happen to have a map, do you?
I got a map up here.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He starts leading you. Anybody may roll survival to mentally copy this route.
I will certainly try.
Okay, I will roll a thing. Should I do that right meow?
Let's see then.
13 for me.
10.
15.
18.
72 for Duncan.
I'm not sure that's a 72, buddy.
I don't think that's quite right.
He's got that perfect memory.
Steel trap.
Not so well.
How the fuck did you get a 72?
I think he did the D100 by accident.
Yeah, right. I rolled the wrong thing then.
Ori and Crucible, you know the direction, but you don't know the exact route. It's pretty tight turns, in and out of stuff. You occasionally actually see people. Like, he passes, like, many, like, lean-to villages that happen down there. Certain amount of people live here. Him even acknowledging, like, and saying hello as he passes. He hangs back and indicates to Bagby he would like to speak to her.
I will hang back.
Hey, kid, how you doing?
Good.
So, hear you're gonna be new in charge down there.
Well, hopefully Nitma comes back and makes it actually official so people respect me, but also hopefully she can do it for a little bit while longer.
Yeah. I been exchanging some correspondence with her recently.
What?
goblins appearing in my city again. I'm like, hey, we'll check on old Nitma.
And she writes you back?
Of course she does. We can do the thing where they like appear to each other. What are you talking about?
Continue with your story.
Anyway, she's in a spot. I'd like you to know that the letters she sends me, they're coded, yeah? An old thing that me and her can do. A lot of people can do, but not so much anymore. Anyway, she's gonna come back soon, and she's gonna give you that job, yeah? It's gonna be great for you, kid. It's gonna be great for you. You're not gonna want it, so I would turn it down.
But if I don't do it, I don't know who will.
Yeah. I feel like somebody would step up. I just feel like I like you, kid. You don't want it?
Why do you want me to turn it down?
I mean, honest, all the gods and the whatever the hell they at. It'll kill you. They'll kill you pretty quick. They'll kill you pretty quick. But yeah, I don't believe all this. They're not gonna mess with the underdark situation that they're spouting from the south. Like, I can hold over. There's some certain people, we just go underground, it'll be fine. And I don't mean like underground, but I mean like we disappear, and it'll be okay. I just don't feel like your city's gonna be like totally left alone. And having a political position at that point might be a bad idea.
I don't think you're wrong. I think you are probably very correct in that. I don't believe for a second that the orc army won't touch Krasden.
Listen, I've heard their whole claim. You know, I sent her a thing earlier when I heard about this whole God of Death business. I haven't heard back about that yet. If that's real, that's what they're looking for. Yeah. Be honest with me. Even if there's a real god running around, are you going to be able to catch him in a bottle? Give it to the giant murder army?
My fear is that, and I'll hang back even further so nobody else can hear this. The god of death is the god that Crucible worships. So he has a type of direct line to that god, if you believe that that's how priests and clerics work.
Right. I've run into those ilk before.
My fear is that when the time comes, and it is the time to have this god present himself to the king and queen of the orcs, is that he will agree to do it for a favor. And he wants a greater threat opened and unleashed upon the people than the orc army. And we are some of the only people that know how to bring that threat into this world. And my fear is that it is going to be a decision of two evils. Do we refuse this god of death and leave the worst evil known contained? and let the orc armies run wild, destroying everything? Or do we agree to the God of Death's demands and unleash something horrible on the land, only to have to figure out a way to recontain it? Either way, many lives will be lost. There is no good decision. That is my fear.
Holy shit. Seriously?
And
Y'all
people
are
think
interesting.
I'm not good enough for the job that Nitma wants me to do.
It's not. Listen, it's not that you're not smart. It's you might not have the cutthroat for it, but kid, if it means anything, I think you could probably do it.
I don't think my heart is in it. Because if I do, I have to leave this little family that I've created. Or that we've created.
That's cute.
But in the end, it might not matter, because we're probably all going to be dead.
That sounds awful. I'm gonna try to avoid that. I'm gonna help you try to avoid that. That sounds awful.
I appreciate that. I'm sorry that we didn't meet sooner when the boys first met you, but I like you.
Oh, I like you too. I've learned lots. No, for real. I've had you followed a couple times. I know a lot of things about you. Anyway. Yeah. I'll let your grandmoms know you're in town, okay?
I'd appreciate it, since she doesn't seem to have the time to reply to any of my letters.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I just don't think she's taught you the code yet. Okay? Don't take it too personal, okay? Anyway. You arrive at the place. You recognize the bridge from before. You come walking up the other side.
Good.
The slightly uphill back behind the bridge that you hadn't passed in before. It is barred at this point. Anybody got a crowbar? I didn't bring one.
Yep. And I pull out my javelin.
All right, you have fun, kid.
I actually have a legitimate crowbar. Do you want it?
Sure.
Is it a goblin-sized crowbar?
Is it a toothpick or?
It is a 5-pound crowbar.
That's a normal size crowbar, I would say.
So you're carrying around a crowbar taller than
Where
you.
did you get a crowbar?
It came in my adventuring gear. I've had it this whole time.
Would that be
As tall as I am.
would that be just straight strength or athletics, or what are you thinking, Mike?
Yeah, it'd be athletics.
Okay. That is 21.
And believe me, you'll get the door open no matter what. The
Okay. Yeah,
yes,
I mean,
you're
I guess
able to keep the
if it didn't
door.
work the first time, I just do it again.
You were able to keep the door mostly intact and remove the barring from the outside. Yeah, no. The question was whether or not you destroy the door as you were working on it.
Sure. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could rebar it. That would be cool.
Going inside, you're not able to rebar it, but there is. Yeah, you could rebar it. I think there'd be bars and locks on the inside. It's that place you remember. You walk down a hallway to the. There's nothing in this initial hallway. To the right, there is a hallway with doors only to the left. Walking in any of those, there's 4 doors to the left. You definitely know what's in the first and second one.
It's the same room, right?
The
It's just
first
room.
one, you don't know what it is, but the second one, it's that grand hall that
Oh,
you first saw. Well, that Ori saw.
well, we all saw it.
Yeah, sure.
We fought in there.
I'll check the first door then.
First door's like a pantry storage sort of situation.
Is there anything in there?
There
Looking for
is
snacks specifically.
roll. Yeah, there's barrels with food. We'll go ahead and roll investigation though.
Investigation. Right. 15.
One of them was a barrel of fruit that has turned. Do not eat that.
It's nasty.
Another is crushed grain into flour. It's basically a small barrel of flour that could be used for something. And then there is a wine barrel in there as well.
I found some wine. We could make some bread as well.
I would grab the nasty barrel of rotten fruit and I'm wondering actually maybe it's not a great idea to throw it out in the sewer. It might attract something.
You want ants because this is how you get ants.
That is how we get ants.
And in D&D, they're like 7 feet long.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might pull
I thought
shit
this was
to
D&D, not Fallout.
Not
I'll
Deadlands.
I'll actually just think about what I'm gonna do with that. I don't know, unless anyone else has ideas.
He's just going to walk around with a barrel of...
No,
rotted
I
fruit
set it
for a
back
while.
down. I rethought about what I was doing.
Okay. Everyone else. What are you up to?
Is this the sewer entrance into the house?
No, you're in
We're
the
actually
house.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're in
Oh.
the lower part.
The door that I knocked down was basically the transition from the sewer into the house.
I would like to shadow step from kind of shadow to shadow all around the house to listening at doors to make sure that it is truly empty. But
Okay.
I'll stay in the shadows and stay stealthed.
I would assume there's probably no light, right? I mean, it's just, I imagine, like the torches that we brought.
Yeah, there'd be no light down
Underground.
here. Yeah, you'd have to the
I
shadows.
go ahead and cast light on my mace.
Okay. Bagby, yeah, perception. I mean, if you're shadow stepping, you could basically go anywhere because it's all a shadow because it's all dark.
Woo!
Until Crucible shines his light, and then you're just out in the middle of the air and just...
Well, that was a very poor roll. I rolled a 3, so that's a 7.
You're pretty sure nobody's here.
I will poof back. I'm pretty sure nobody's here.
Hearing that, I would use my superior elf tracking skills to try and determine how long it's been since anyone's been.
Did he just do cocaine? What happened? I think I forgot.
Possibly.
I believe he snorted something. I don't know what he snorted, but he snorted something.
I think he was smelling his armpits. I just do a standard perception check.
So, what do you want me to...
25.
Perception. I mean, if you're looking for stuff.
I'm not looking for anything specific, just anything out of the ordinary.
You having a bad night? Huh?
We just went on a walk.
You sounded like you're having issues earlier.
Where? He ran himself right into me. On the couch.
So, Mike, I'm still stuck on that rotten fruit because I don't want that to be a thing in our base because it's gonna be like it's gonna cause health problems.
No.
There, you said there's a wine barrel. Is the barrel the fruit in? Is it sealed? Like, is it a sealable barrel?
It was not sealed.
Okay. Is there sealable barrels there?
No.
Like, there's no other wine barrel.
The wine barrel, no. Everything else was taken. There's some empty crates and whatnot, but that's about it. So it's 17 Ori, 25 Crucible on your perceptions.
Yep.
Duncan, did you roll that as well? Am I looking at that for you?
I did not. I didn't roll
Okay.
anything.
Ori, you hear Bagby poofing around, you think? Causing some noise. And Crucible, you... as Bagby's poofing around, people are moving around, Joe's real concerned about this one fruit barrel that he just keeps picking up and putting down and real worried about. You are pretty sure you heard a door open somewhere above you. And you're pretty sure it's not where Bagby was at the time. Just because you've heard her in that direction and then she's somewhere else at this current moment.
Who's in the general vicinity with me? Is it everyone but Bagby?
Everyone but Bagby. You're all in that, if you remember that sort of banquet room in the
Right.
basement, you're all there.
Right. So I whisper that information to the rest of the group, to everyone but Bagby. So, guys, I'm hearing some movement upstairs. I don't think it's the bags.
Time out for Lincoln time.
Yes, it is.
Hello, Lincoln. What you doing there?
Hey, little buddy.
Oh, hey there, bud. How you doing?
And
Do you
no.
want to talk?
Yeah, is that a no?
Can I say hello?
Is that a no?
I said, you sound
Hello?
dumb. You sound just stupid.
Go away.
He waved.
Oh, it does sound like what he would say. It does. Oh, is he waving? Oh, that's
Yeah.
how about he's being made to wave. Yep.
Grandpa Carey came today
Oh,
and gave him a
Awesome.
Thomas the Tank Engine train set for his birthday as a late birthday present.
oh, fancy.
That Daddy had to
Got
put
too
together,
much- not
and
too
that
much.
was a pain in the ass.
Oh,
Lincoln, you've got too many things, Lincoln. You need to get rid of some old things.
All right, can you
Does
say
he-
bye-bye?
Get a job too.
Say bye-bye?
You're
Start helping
three.
with the,
Say goodnight?
yeah, start helping with the mortgage payments.
At the very least, you can mow the lawn.
Yeah, slacker.
You could probably do some customer service online from home.
God knows Daddy's
Like
not doing
that.
mowing the lawn right now.
My baby turns 24 tomorrow.
Ooh.
You okay? You gonna make it? The answer's no, you're not. We're all dying.
My hands are really dry to the point where they're like cracking with red blotchiness.
And now for something completely different.
D&D.
and now for something we think you'll really like.
D&D.
Okay.
So I would hear Crucible saying that, and I would heave a long disapproving sigh at the barrel of fruit, and pull out my spear. Be like, all right, so are we gonna figure out who they are first, or? I really think it's entirely possible it's just some homeless people that moved in.
Go.
Oh no, they're gonna. Here's the episode where they kill transients. Fun.
I mean,
Pick the barrel back up.
I don't want to be. We might be murder hobos, but I don't want to be a hobo murderer. Okay.
Just the thing, you can throw the rotten fruit on them and see their initial reaction. It'll be a sufficient distraction if they're bad, and if they're not so bad, well, they'll just be indignant.
Yeah, it's not the best first impression for someone we don't want to kill. All right. Well, I guess unless anyone else has any better ideas, let's go say hi.
So maybe we should try to stealth this thing as best as you and I can, Joe.
Dude, how long has it been since Bagby left? Mike.
Maybe a minute.
I guess we could wait for Bagby to get here. She can help us be better at stealth.
Ori, can you turn into something and go check it out first?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Like a giant fucking spider.
The giant spider has better stealth skills than the regular spider because it's higher level. Okay, well, apparently it's Spood Ori time.
Spider Ori, Spider Ori.
Does whatever Spider Rory does.
All right, Spooderori.
From a web.
You can
No,
crawl
we can't.
on walls and
He
stuff.
smoked the string. Look at.
Smoke this string. That's funny.
All right,
Okay.
you are crawling the walls. Do you all let Ori go ahead of you, or are you following Ori, or what's your plan?
Right, I'll stay just behind him.
I think I'm going to let Ori go ahead. I don't want to risk giving us away.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for either Bagby or Ori to get back.
I'll stay. I
Okay.
don't know, like what? Like 15, 20 feet behind him?
Yes, sure. 20 feet. I believe in you. Bag B. You have made it to a set of stairs that lead up.
I mean, my plan was to check the whole house, so I will poof up the stairs.
Okay. There, you find yourself in a kitchen of sorts, near a back door. The back door is clearly barred from the outside, like nailed up like the basement door was. A lot of the windows have boards over them as well, as you're walking through. Pretty much all of them.
And I will listen at doors and just make sure that the place is empty.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a Dex saving throw.
Ooh. That is a 22.
22. You just dodge as a knife flies across the room and almost hits you.
Whoa! I'm gonna look to the direction that it came.
There's nobody else in the room with you. Back downstairs. Ori, roll perception. And stealth, probably.
Okay, I'll roll the perception first.
Natural 20, plus a million.
I can sense the future. All right, and the stealth. 17.
In the exact room that the door is open, you can see the open door that he's speaking of, that Crucible was talking about, still open. You hear a thump, like one thump, like something fell. Do you approach?
Yeah, I mean, my initial intention was to
Okay.
scurry over the way.
Okay. Do you go in the room?
Yeah.
Okay. Entering the room, you don't see anything. This is a dressing room. While there is a small like daybed thing, this would be considered a powder room by any stretch of the imagination. Large mirror, lot of dresser drawers, large wardrobe, changing curtain. You see one book from a nearby bookshelf on the floor.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess I kind of... anything in particular about the book? What is the book? And otherwise, is there a Bagby in this room?
There's not a Bagby in this room. Bagby is above you, actually, the floor above you. But there is nothing in particular about the book. It is a hardcover, obviously, larger, and you can't make out the title.
Okay. So, but with a 27, I can tell that Bagby is in the room above me.
No, you can tell Bagby. You heard Bagby walking up the stairs as you're going over there. Well, I'll say that to a floor above you.
Okay.
You know, Bagby is somewhere above you, in the floor above you. She's not in this room.
Seeing nothing of particular interest, confident that there is nothing of particular interest in this room, I would scoot on out and head in the direction I sense that Bagby is.
Okay.
Just so that's clear in my mind, that's 2 stories above where me and Crucible are.
I put you guys on the stairs, like halfway up, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that does, because we'd be like waiting for them to come back.
Right.
And furthermore, as I'm leaving that room, out
Sure.
in clear view of everyone else, I wouldn't be sneaky coming out of that room, but I would be sneaky when I go into unknown territory again.
Okay. So they would see you scurry on the ceiling or wall or whatever as you pass. Just unnerving as hell.
It's the worst. It's the absolute worst.
Giant spider. That's your friend?
Giant wolf spider.
What are you like a regular sized spider?
I would be classified as medium sized as a giant wolf spider.
Oh, I thought you were a critter. You're like an actual like
Big ass spider.
dog sized spider.
Yep.
Or bigger. Okay, cool. Don't like that.
Nope. There's nothing okay about it. But you can tell it's me because it has the little...
Because it's a giant fucking spider.
Now I note to self, have giant spiders attack. The Laura would kill me. The
Every form I have still has the little foof. Even the giant spooter. Like 3 of my 8 eyes are actually covered by the emover. Oh god.
You're heading in that direction. Back to Bagby.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else is in the room with you.
And there's no... I can't see where that knife came from.
No, it kind of looked like it fell off the nearby counter. It wasn't like at you, but it fell like right next to you, right as you were walking the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Mike,
What?
nothing.
What?
Nothing. No, absolutely nothing. You're fine. I tinfoil hat what's going on. So, yeah. But I'm not there, so I don't know any of this.
I'm going to pick up the knife off the ground.
Okay.
And then,
A kitchen knife, larger, maybe used for chopping of some sort.
and I will put it on my belt.
Okay. I mean, it's medium size, so it might drag on the floor at that point, but sure. I think that's considered a short sword or a long sword for you.
I'm not proficient with those, I don't think.
Short sword, I think you are.
Short sword, probably. Okay, I will keep searching upstairs.
Okay. Exiting the room, walking down, you find yourself in a central hallway to a manor of some sort. Not a large house, but bigger than, any of these guys live in, or something like that. Clearly well-to-do. Down the hallway, looking directly down the hallway, you can see, first off, you're at the end. Down the far end, you can see what could be a front door, large double doors, light coming in through windows on the top, clearly boarded up and chained from the outside. You can see through the windows. What light is out there, you can make out. So it's more like while the house isn't lit, this is it's still mid-afternoon, so it's not dark in here.
But still,
On your right down the hall, on your right down the hall is the beginning of stairs. You can see on your left there are two doors of some sort.
But still seems like nobody is there.
Roll perception.
Son of a bitch. 8.
8. You don't see anything, don't hear anything. You do hear a little bit of the town outside, you know what I mean? Just going about everyday business.
Well, I guess I will start to head back downstairs to meet up with everybody else to let them know that I think it's pretty empty.
Okay. All right. You would most of the way down the stairs, you would see a spider on the ceiling crawling directly at you. It's the size of a dog.
I'm gonna throw the knife at it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack thrown.
Let's see. Well, I have a, if you will allow it, I have a light hammer that is a simple light thrown ranged weapon. Can I just roll using that? But we're throwing the knife, and I'll use a.
Sure. I was
dagger.
going to give you a d6 on damage, and
Yeah, that's what it is.
okay.
That's real generous of you against our party member.
I was going to give you a d20 on damage, and just
Well, I rolled a 25 to hit.
there's no way that doesn't hit. He's not a dragon.
And I will go ahead and not add my proficiency bonus with this kitchen knife because I'm not proficient with kitchen knives, I guess. So it'd be a 4 on a d6.
Or you take 4 damage in spider form. As a knife flies from a tiny Bagby into you.
and make a horrible screeching noise. And then I take my front legs and I do this little wave thingy.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I just imagine him pulling the two legs off the front, going like this.
And I try and point at the little hair floof.
Roll insight. Roll insight, Bagby. Or you roll performance.
Okay, I've never used that before. That's great.
I rolled a 15 on my insight.
Okay.
Oh no.
Fucking five.
Okay, you think it's about to attack you. You're very afraid, Bagby.
Oh god.
Even with a 15 insight?
He rolled a 5, so his everything you described there, he didn't do a good job of it.
Okay.
Plus the screeching that he did say happened.
Can I roll perception to see if I hear it? Hear the screeching?
Absolutely, you would hear that.
So I heard it, or I got an 8. You tell me.
You heard say you were gonna.
You
be like,
heard the screeching. You have no idea where it came from because you're down the stairs.
Yeah, you did say you were gonna be like 15 feet behind him. So.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
start running around trying to find where the screeching came from.
You run into Bagby, who is looking for something else to kill the spider. Bagby, you're with Duncan now.
Okay.
What was
Be
the screeching?
careful, Duncan. There is a giant spider. I'm going to get it, and I'm going to get my hammer. Like, I'm going to throw my hammer at it.
No, stop! No, it's Spider Ori.
Oh! I'm being very loud at this point, so if there is actually anybody in the house, I am being...
Yeah, can me and Crucible roll perception for this?
You're going to have to roll very high to hear over the commotion.
Well, I mean, just the commotion. Well, I got a 3, so I don't think it really matters, actually.
And I got a 12. I'm just hearing room noise anyway.
You guys are just basically staring at this comedy of errors.
So wait, do we know what's going on? Or do we know that they're... Like, do we hear all this
I'm going to
nonsense?
say you know what's going on and you think it's hilarious.
Okay, fair enough.
No, listen, you can think whatever you want, but you know what's going on. But you all know the truth.
To join them then, because
Or
I
he
think
got stabbed. That's funny.
I feel like the element of surprise is gone at this point, so I would walk up to join them without trying to stealth at all.
Okay. Ori, are you still in spider form?
Suppose there's no point at this point, so I just like come out of spider form and the knife is still in me. I'm like,
From the ceiling, go ahead and roll acrobatics.
well, I would.
Nope.
Just thumps to the floor.
Just make this worse, shall we?
Oh god.
I had the D6 ready, goddammit. I had it ready. You land, you don't hurt yourself.
Ow. Ow.
So do we leave it in there or do we take it out?
I don't know.
What's it in his shoulder?
I'll.
According to what he
Nope.
has said, yes.
You get this. I'll get it out. I'll get it out. I'll roll medicine, I assume, to remove it carefully.
I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. You guys do whatever. Medicine, you need to get a 15.
Can we fudge that a little bit?
If it doesn't work, I can pull it out. Might be more an athletics roll though if I do it.
God, no.
Oh man.
Okay, well,
It's funny that the knife stays in, but wouldn't it come out when you transform though?
it would. I was just doing a bit.
Okay. Because like you don't keep damage when you transform, right?
If you take, I think you might still keep the damage, but you don't take. If you take lethal damage, you just pop back instead of outright.
Are you sure about that? Because I thought that's why Moon Druids are so good, because they basically have like 2 health
Oh,
bars.
I guess so. We'll call it that. I'm gonna go ahead and
I don't know.
just put
I mean,
that
while
back.
we're here futzing around, we might as well look it up.
Yeah. I feel like someone who is very knowledgeable about the rules and places to find things about the rules could do that. They could look that up right now.
Yeah. Yes, you return when you revert to your normal form. You return to the number of hit points you had before you transform.
Oh, well, that's very nice.
But if you revert as a result of dropping to 0 hit points, so if you have like 12 hit points left and you take 14, the 2 carries over.
Oh, okay. The carryover carries over. Okay.
Yes.
Despite the fact that the giant wolf spider is only a CR 1/4, I think, that knife did not do lethal damage for a spooter. It has 11 whole hit points.
It would have done lethal damage if I had added my proficiency
Oh, I'm
modifier.
quite certain of that. Yeah.
You don't add proficiency to damage though.
All right.
Just your ability score.
Hey.
Right?
Oh. Yeah, I forgot I had a +5 in dexterity. I thought it was a +3.
Oh.
Okay. What are we doing?
We're checking rules.
Forty's trying to pull the knife out.
But
We found out Ori's quite fine.
Okay.
I actually found out, according to the rules, I'm fine.
Okay.
But we were doing some lulls.
The lulz role playing is fine. All right.
So what's going on, Bagby?
Well, I don't think anybody is here. Though this knife that I threw at Ori kind of came flying at me, but I think it might have just fallen off of the shelf over there. Or up here.
I take a look at the knife. Does it look like something that would just be lying around?
It's a kitchen knife. She was in a kitchen.
Is it a knife or is it a knife?
More top end. Yeah, you'd use this to carve up a roast or a turkey or something. Sure.
Okay, so it's a carving knife. Okay.
So, Bagby, when this knife came at you, was it falling vertically or horizontally?
Vertically.
Vertically.
All right.
What do you think might have knocked it off the counter then? Could have been a spirit.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I was walking around, and sometimes I'm a little bit heavy-footed, and so maybe it's caused the vibration.
Hearing Duncan say it could have been a spirit makes me remember what Keen said about bad juju, and I cast Detect Magic.
You mean a ghost?
Okay, go ahead and roll detect magic.
It just 30 feet. It just detects it.
Okay.
Don't you have like passive sense the dead shit?
Bagby and Crucible do it. I forgot about that.
Oh, do I need to?
And I have an ability
Oh,
to do
yeah.
that.
Yeah, both of you need to roll for that, actually.
Yeah, we do.
Mike, since I'm a dummy, can I say I use Divine Sense instead of Detect Magic?
Yeah,
If I'm
that's
looking
okay.
for ghosts. Okay. Thank you.
Rules lawyer. You can go ahead.
I'm sorry. I metagamed there. I'm sorry.
Well,
Bigby.
20.
Are you voguing?
+5.
and you get a +3 because you're right by me.
I did not make the saving throw.
Okay. That's D4 damage.
+1.
One.
Yep.
So that means there is undead within 40 feet.
Bum bum bum
Ouch.
bum 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 bum.
Ouch. Guys,
Hmm?
my lightning scar kind of hurts, and I'm thinking we're not alone here.
Room's
Mike.
haunted.
My ability lets me know of any undead within 60 feet that's not behind total cover.
Well, it would be behind total cover, so
Okay, yeah, if they're like on a different floor, I wouldn't know.
their thing is more a radial feeling sort of
Yep.
situation.
Yep.
Yes, there's undead near you within your 40 feet, but you're in a house, so that could be a lot of places.
Well, we heard the noise above us, and we knew it wasn't in the area the Bagby was.
But that knife came out of that room, so maybe we should start with that room.
Sounds good. I say that as I pull out my spear and start walking. Realizing I don't know which room Bagby's talking about, I stop and ask her to go first.
Follow me.
She just walks up the stairs. The kitchen's right at the top.
Resisting the urge to turn into a Great Dane.
Wow.
Which one's Daphne? Bagby's Velma.
I think.
Duncan's okay.
Duncan's Daphne.
Crucible's Freddy. Ori's Shaggy. There's no question there.
No, Ori's Scooby.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well, then that makes you
No.
Shaggy.
That makes you
I'll be-
Shaggy.
I'll be
Yeah.
Shaggy. Yeah, that's
But
fine.
Ori's got to be Shaggy, because Shaggy was high all the fucking time.
They all were.
Joel was
Man, they
Scooby.
were fucking ghost hunters. They all were high.
Also, you can't tell me they weren't in like this weird 70s polyamorous, just
Oh,
gangbang
absolutely.
situation.
That was a cuddle puddle.
And
Once-
Velma and,
once we get
Velma
up-
and Daphne got married, but not really married. They were just roommates for like 40 years.
Once we get up to the kitchen, I would use my divine sense again to see if there's any undead around.
Yes, you are closer to whatever.
I
it
would
was.
know where they are if they're not behind cover.
It just left the room as you entered.
Once I get to the kitchen, I would use my divine sense to figure out if there's enough stuff for sandwiches.
There is just enough stuff in the icebox for a great Scooby snack.
What the fuck? Phil?
He's really leaning into the Scooby-Doo thing.
I get hungry when I'm scared.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead, Phil. You got this.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? Got some work to do.
Puppy, you're so cute.
Shout out to Matthew Lillard.
The
Such
one
a
and
versatile
only
actor.
Shaggy.
The best Shaggy.
The best Shaggy.
Except for the original guy, but yeah. What was his name? He was super famous.
Dick Clark.
No. It
Yeah,
wasn't Dick-
Dick Clark.
Dick Clark did the voice of Shaggy.
No, I thought it was somebody
Uh-huh.
else. I knew Dick Clark was a part of the show. I didn't think he was Shaggy though. Yeah, okay. By the way, 13 Ghosts is still a good movie. I'll fight people on it.
You know, I agree, actually.
I've never
Really,
seen.
I feel like that's an underrated movie.
Okay.
Hello. Ghosty, ghosty, ghosty.
Yeah, anyone home?
You
We mean no harm.
roll perception, everybody.
Luigi's not with us.
Mario.
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 23.
Mario.
12.
19. About time.
23.
So 19. Joe, what'd you get for your perception?
12.
Okay, Joe, you don't hear anything, but everybody else hears the stairs out in the hallway, Bagby, that you had seen on this floor. You hear sort of that obvious somebody took a step and their old stairs and a nail gets pushed and that creak, right? But then Ori, Crucible, Duncan, you hear a sigh that lets out throughout the house, as if somebody's always standing right next to you. For the rest of you, it could be misinterpreted as outside noise or the wind.
So was it like a spooky sigh or more like a, oh, this again kind of sigh?
Roll insight
Right.
into sigh.
9. Yeah, right. There it is.
Yep. Whatever
It's
you think,
sigh.
big guy.
Suppose I would have a casual interest in how the ghost is feeling. Let's can I try and determine the meaning of that creepy sigh?
I've already said yes to one other person. Just do the roll.
Okay.
I would like to poof to the stairs.
Poofing isn't as easy. Obviously, there's a bunch of windows in this place while they are boarded.
What time of day is it? Is it night time?
No, it's like mid-afternoon.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. We're underground.
We're not
It
now.
should note that all windows from the back part of the house, there's basically no light coming in. You're clearly very close to one of the walls in the city. It's just no light, but yeah, front end of the house has light. Ori, what'd you get?
Oh, 10. Not good.
Yeah, you don't know anything either. What do we do?
I'm going to the stairs.
Okay. Bagby poofed away, not telling you where she went.
But I
Bagby,
assume
you're...
the three with higher rolls than me would have also heard the stairs.
Mm-hmm. But they don't know where that is. Bagby, you have poofed to the stairs. You're at the bottom of the stairs, looking up. Very dark above you at the top. You can see that there is a third floor to this as well. It's one of those double back staircases where it goes up and then goes over a little bit and then comes back.
Mm-hmm.
This is a small house. Unless there's a lot happening in those doors on the hallway, right? But presumably they're the same size as the kitchen. The stairs are at the outside wall. And the kitchen was maybe 25 feet down. This is maybe a 30-foot wide house. It's not that big. Do you go up the stairs? You don't see anything up there.
I'm going to yell, "Come on, guys, there's a third floor. Let's go." I heard it on the stairs.
Yeah.
I tried to follow her voice then.
Seems.
Yep. I'll go with.
Okay. You go to Bagby. Bagby, do you go up the stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You all Scooby-Doo creep in one clear animation. Second floor. There are 3 doors. Yes, 3 doors. One right in front of you, basically, a little to the right, as you get to the top of the stairs, and then 2 both right and left of the hallway, far down, past the other stairs. The other stairs are maybe 5 feet from you, to your right, as you exit.
I will start walking towards the first door to listen.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Uh, 15.
15. You hear a wood creaking, a repetitive wood creaking in that room. You're not sure what it is, but it's on beat over and over again.
Get your room right here. Is everybody with me?
Stomp, 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 stomp.
Yeah, I've been purposefully hanging back because
You wave
I'm
me
so
over.
loud.
I can try to stealth, but I mean,
Do you want to try to stealth?
yeah, it sounds like everybody's Scooby Dooing, so I'll try.
I am not Scooby Dooing because I rolled disadvantage on stealth.
I will put my hand up real quick, and I will say, "Get me," and I'll use 2 key points to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
So everybody
Both of
gets
you
plus
have-
10 to their stealth rolls.
Okay. That'll put Joe at a 10.
Ooh. So it's a 15. That's with a plus 10, plus 3 from the silencers I got on my feet a long time ago.
Yep.
That was a 2 roll. I had an 18 and a 2 for my 2 rolls.
My stealth is a 24.
Same.
Crucible.
Is that with your plus 10?
25. Is that what that 23?
No, I have not rerolled.
Ori, is that with your plus 10? The 24?
It is. I
Okay.
rolled a 12. I have a 2 bonus.
If he's in the
actually.
30s, I'm going to say the golden dragon doesn't know he's there.
Close.
I still roll at a disadvantage though. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
22 and 15.
So
All right.
Crucible and I are at 15. So
Yeah,
we're the lowest.
yeah. You do your best. A little bit of creakiness. It's a full wood house. You're made of metal. He's wearing metal. But you do your best. You get to the door. Do you open the door?
Get on the floor. Everybody walk with that.
There's a dinosaur in the next room. There.
Yes!
Ghost
I'm gonna go
dinosaur.
Punch a dinosaur!
You open the door. You see a shape, disembodied, see-through shape, making a rocking chair move back and forth on the other side of the room.
Hello!
A loud screech lets out as you do that, and it starts moving towards you very quickly.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We're not here to hurt you. In fact, we'd like to help you.
Persuasion.
Persuasion is not my strong suit. 15.
It runs into you. What's your AC?
It is a 19.
Okay. So you're gonna take some damage here.
Okay.
6
have
damage.
Okay.
Necrotic.
Okay.
As it
Does
passes
does
clean
it fly
through you.
through her?
Yeah, it passes clean through her.
Could I, because I have the sentinel feet, could I react as a opportunity attack?
No. You can't make this stop moving if it wanted. Basically,
No. The sentinel feet is if someone attacks an ally near me, I can attack it as a reaction.
sure, you can try to attack it.
Did it seem like an act of aggression or just trying to flee?
Yeah.
Insight.
I'm attacking.
Well, it'll determine what I do though.
Yeah, fair enough.
I will also be looking at that.
Ooh, shit! That is a 25.
I don't have a goddamn clue what its intentions are. I can only
16,
assume hostile.
16 insight.
It seemed very reactionary, but as it passes through, I'll let you know what happens next after we get through this attack real quick.
Okay. 25 to hit, and I'm just a reminder to you that that's the magical glaive that I have. It's not a regular one.
Okay.
Since we are fighting ghosts. Bit of metagaming, sorry.
That hits.
I would do 9 damage, and I will smite it as well. Nine more damage.
How does that work with the undead? Does it do additional damage, or is that something else?
Only if they're weak to radiant, I think. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, you're right. If they're undead, it does an extra dice. So that's 9 plus 14 damage, so 23 total.
23 total.
Yeah.
Okay. You definitely hit it. You definitely do damage. You feel like it's not as effective damage as it maybe normally would be. You feel like you hit it dead on and it should have done a lot. It wasn't as effective. Okay. Crucible. Yeah, it passes clean through, takes that hit. You hear another screech, and it keeps moving. Heads up the stairs, actually, best you can tell, to the 3rd floor.
So it seems like it was fleeing more than being aggressive. It just needed to get out.
Sure.
I follow.
I do too.
Running?
Yes.
Okay. Ori, I'm going to say with that natural 1, you're on Joe's side. Kill it. You head up the stairs. This is an immediate double back. It doesn't go all the way up the floor. You know what I mean? It goes like halfway, runs into the side of the building, and then comes back because the roof has started, basically. You find yourself in an attic when you reach the top. This attic is mostly empty. There are some very old sewing equipment up here, as well as a few bustier dummies and stuff like that.
Perception.
They're mannequins in the attic. Perception. Roll perception.
19.
19.
Is that from a thing, Mike?
Yeah, your nightmares.
Or is that just random creepiness?
That is one of the creepiest things for me personally when I watch a horror film, is anything covered with blankets or sheets, white sheets, and if it's statues, mannequins, sewing mannequins, anything like that, it just freaks my shit out.
That whole covered in blankets thing is the reason that he only watches porn in kitchens.
Midget porn.
Oh, God. No, Dirk Industries does not represent the views of Patrick and basically ever. What did the lawyer tell me to say?
And it's midget porn only because they remind me of children.
God.
Dude.
It's just...
Too far. Too far. Too far.
So anyway, killing ghosts.
Would you roll for your perception again, bud? Are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of yourself?
A little bit. It's a little bit.
Are they both midgets, though? Is it,
Shut up! You shut up! You shut up!
No.
Laura,
no,
tell them
no.
to stop. You're HR. You help me.
I quit.
No,
One of them is the old lady from the Poltergeist.
sounds more like a fantasy than like porn.
Right.
Like a fantasy porn.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream. I'll see you all
Cool.
later.
Make it all go away.
And if I do have to bring in
Shut
like,
up!
an adult-sized
Shut
person,
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I will drive to your house. I will shit in your lawn. I will burn down your garage. And I will kill your plants. How does that fucking sound?
Then it's Kathy Bates from the hot tub scene in About Schmidt.
Well, that's just hot. I mean,
Hey, yeah.
It's been 84 years. I go and I look for the banshee.
yeah, I kill Crucible, I think.
I'm still waiting to hear what my perception roll.
I was waiting to tell you. Your perception is
Cindy Brady. Anyway,
is exactly what I said. Except there are the entire back half of the room, past the tentative edit endpoint.
Helping you out, bud.
Past the sewing equipment that's near you. The floor and part of the walls is stained a darker brown than the wood itself.
yeah, shirts. I prepare my holy symbol. And then continue towards the stain.
Okay.
Okay, so I know like we're all freaked out and we don't want to do anything irrational. So what I think we need to do is just burn this whole floor down to get rid of it. Okay.
Baby. What's up?
I want
back.
to go in and find it.
Okay. There's not a lot to find up here. I'm going to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. Okay?
Initiative. I feel like it's been so long.
You
Has it
always
been a
say
long
that.
time?
It hasn't. It's never been that.
11.
12.
Can I? Okay, where's the trash can?
Joe, you got a 3?
Got 3. So proud of myself. That's 2 better than a 1.
17 Ori
Uh-huh.
and 19 Crucible. Okay.
I hate 0 dexterity characters. Dex is so much good shit tied to it.
Yep. Mine is 0, and I've got so many disadvantages with that.
Yeah.
I enjoy playing a high wisdom character. I haven't done that in like kind of a while.
That
I
is
feel
very
like.
fun. Yeah. Like my cleric on Sundays, a lot of fun. Wisdom and dex are the best skill abilities.
I guess that's not true. My paladin had pretty high wisdom. My God, does Adidas suck at everything outside of combat?
Does he have good charisma?
No.
Well, oh wait, you said Audi?
Yeah.
Oh, you're.
Oh, God, no. Ori's charisma's pretty good, actually. Yeah.
No, I got mixed up in my head. For some reason, I was thinking Audi was a paladin.
Nope.
He's not.
Not in this anyway. The
We
character.
should have had Marcus be a Kensai monk with like a longbow focus.
He did well.
Bagby and Ori, are you comfortable with me putting you still on the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I will turn on that one. Yep, there it is.
Let's set the scene, motherfuckers. I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
All right. So this is the room you're in, basically.
Oh.
Okay.
Right.
The dotted outline here is the part of the roof on the attic that is too short for anybody except for Bagby to stand in. Bagby, you're still allowed to stand in that area. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so we're at like the top of a pitched roof.
Yes.
Right.
These are stairs over here. The stairs in that roundabout. Bagby, or Ori, you were still on the stairs. Bagby, you're technically also still on the stairs. Okay.
Right.
At this point, Joe is attacked from the back. Okay.
I'm assuming. Okay, yeah, never mind. 19
Attack.
AC.
Ram the back.
19 AC. 22.
Okay.
3, 9, 11, 13 damage. Necrotic.
Okay.
As it comes up and touches, the mist is part of your body at some point. You feel life leave you, coldness.
Ow!
Okay. Next up is that's Crucible.
Hearing what happened, I turn back towards Joe to see what has attacked him.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to turn undead.
Okay.
Cleric shit. Cleric shit.
How'd that work?
Each undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw DC 16.
Does not make the throw.
Okay, if the creature... God damn overlays. The creature fails a saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. However, one of my traits is destroy undead. So when an undead fails its saving throw against my turn undead, it is instantly destroyed if its CR is lower than the threshold for my level.
What does that mean?
How is the threshold for your level determined?
That's what I want to know.
There's a chart in the cleric table.
PHB page 59.
I get you. Hang on.
I actually could look that up too real quick, but I'm not.
1/2 or lower.
Yeah,
So-
1/2 or lower.
This would not be destroyed then.
Okay. But anyway, they're trying to run away from me
Okay. It is not its turn, so it can't.
for 1 minute.
And that's directed, right? That's at that one thing. It's not radial.
It's like a cone, I believe. It's like you present the symbol, so it's not a circle. But I mean, I guess I don't know how you would interpret that, but I imagine it would be like a cone. Oh, it does say each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet.
So yeah,
Yep.
that's the
So
circle.
it's
So,
radial.
Yeah, anything that sees it, I guess.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if there's more than one,
Oh crap! Is there going to be a lot of screaming?
Yes, you hear screaming from different directions. Roll perception, everybody, real quick.
15.
9.
11.
Also 15.
11.
The 15s, you hear 3 distinct different noises.
Can we tell from what direction?
2 of them are below you somewhere.
Oh, One on our floor and 2 below, or at least in the floorboards.
Well, close enough to be within that range,
Yeah.
for sure. Okay. Next up, good turn, Crucible. Next up is Uri.
Oh crap, Ascus, there's a lot of them. Lawrence, can you talk to him? I don't know what to do here. So I bring out Lawrence at I'm gonna say I bring out Lawrence at an advanced rank, actually.
Ooh, Lawrence been taking roids.
Yep. So
Ooh.
protein.
God damn it, Bernice.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna cast, and he's gonna hang out amongst us, close to Joe and Bagby, who have been taking some damage.
It's necrotic, so.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't?
Nope.
I thought it lowered your total.
Not
Not
by the
always.
unless the monster has a specific thing.
No, I just did necrotic.
Yeah, so necrotic damage in general follows the normal rules for damage, death, and death saves. Current HP can never exceed maximum HP. When you're healed or raised with 1 HP, that is the current HP. Healing has thus no effect on a character with 0 HP max. So, like, if you die from necrotic damage or are reduced to 0 HP, a healing potion or healing
Actually,
spells.
sounds like you can't be healed while you're under its effects.
You can. It's more so when you fall. So if you fall to 0 HP because of necrotic damage, you can't be healed by normal means. You
Okay.
have to be rezzed
Okay,
with a revivify spell.
okay. That makes sense to me.
This will heal both of you for you'll roll your own 2d6.
Well, thank you.
Just 2d6 flat.
Mhm.
No modifiers. Right.
No modifiers. No.
Okay.
However, to apply to this, because it looks like they nerfed this spell. There is a new addendum to this spell, and they nerfed it. It can only heal a number of. It can now only heal a number of times equal to 1 plus my spell casting ability modifier. So it doesn't just hang around for a full minute. It now only heals 5 total times.
That's significantly nerfed.
That is
All right.
significantly nerfed, but it was wildly overpowered before.
It
so-
was wildly overpowered.
Well, I healed 7 from that, so thank you.
It was like, fight's over, let's do this, and everyone's back to full health. All right. Ori did that. Would you like to move in any manner?
I'm going to move up into. I'm going to get off the stairs and kind of huddle in with my group mates and try and kind of turtle up.
I'll put you back here, next to the healing thing. All right. That makes it Duncan's turn.
Right. I'd like to roll persuasion to get him to stop. I simply say, "Spirits, please hold. We're here to help you." And I roll persuasion. 22.
Oh, very good. Okay, you've done that. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like just to wait, see what happens.
Okay. Hold the rest of your turn. We'll call that a bonus act. You've used your bonus action. You may now hold for
I
action.
will hold turn then.
There you go. Let's move to that's Bagby.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Bagby.
seeing Duncan try to reason with them and seeing Crucible do his clericy shit, I will also hold my turn because there's not much that I can do aside from attempting to smack it in the face with my non-magical fists.
Your fists are magical at level 6.
They are?
Yep.
Oh.
Because you have ki exuding from every orifice.
Because you are so lucrative.
I like when Patrick reacts, he solely reacts to my stuff.
Or at the very least, you're Krillin.
Patrick, you give me life with your reaction, sir. You're my bonus to necrotic damage. It means you're killing me.
Am I getting closer to like Morgan's position here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's all do a Morgan real quick.
Dude, this chair is very comfy. What can I say?
I can't even with my headphones, but...
It's a good look. We can do this.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out what he was
Right?
saying what to either. Hey, thanks for the raid,
I think he was
Sparabell.
saying what.
Hey, thanks there, Sparabell.
All right,
I
let's-
think Varge was saying what to the tentative edit endpoint comment.
Oh. Don't worry. Don't. That little guy. Don't worry about that little
Yeah,
guy.
never mind.
I think if I get just a little bit lower, Yep. No.
Yep. Yep.
No. There we go. I look just like him.
Yeah.
It
All right.
really doesn't change very much.
All right. I'm going to buy Morgan a chair.
Dude, I have a chair. This is comfier.
Same. I have an office with a chair, but I'm very comfortable on my couch right now.
Okay. Bagby, you're holding turn.
Yes.
That means...
Actually, I will take, do I have it? Am I allowed to do patient defense? That's a thing that I can do, right? I don't think I've ever done that before. Yeah, patient defense. I can take 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on my turn.
Oh,
So I will hold my turn, take patient defense, so that if it were to attack me, I can take the dodge action.
sounds good. Okay.
Monk shit.
Okay. Well, they have to run away from you, from Crucible this turn. I'd like everyone to roll perception again. How do they get away from that? Is there a roll on that? Is there like a wisdom saving throw?
How do they get out of it?
Yeah, how do they get out of that?
I think they have to be hit.
They either take damage or a minute ends.
So they just run forever?
Right.
It run for a minute.
Right. For its
Which is
action,
a lot
it can
of rounds. Yeah.
for its action, it can use only the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving.
Would
Oh,
it run
fantastic.
outside into the daylight?
It would run as far away from me as long as it had an escape route.
Well, they can pass through walls and floors, so they have
Yeah.
escape routes.
20.
I heard Duncan say something, so I will not try to attack it as they run away from me.
All right, 20. What is that, Duncan?
Perception 20.
Perception 20. I'm gonna give this. Okay, so Duncan, you hear moans, and the Crucible, you also hear this, obviously. Moans and cries. Bagby, did you roll perception?
Yeah, I rolled a 15.
Okay. And Joe?
10.
Okay. And Ori, that's a 14. Just Duncan and Crucible. You hear moans and yells as they're still trying to get away from you. This one isn't moving, but you hear something else. At this particular turn, you hear somewhere below you. You hear, "Guys, let's get the fuck out of here! It's awful."
What?
Oh crap! Is this those 3 ghosts that are like brothers of Casper? Like in that crappy remake movie.
Okay. Next up is Joe. You didn't hear any of that.
I'll just look at Duncan, kind of like give him a uncertain look, and I would just hold my turn. And see, I would hold my turn, and I would try to react if they do anything hostile to us.
Okay.
And I'm probably going to do that for the next minute, basically.
Transfers of that one that went after you. It disappears through the floor. So at this point, we're going to take it off of, because this lasts a minute, we're going to take it off of initiative. Okay?
Right.
So you have a minute.
If we're just hanging out there for a minute, I would use lay on hands and heal myself back up to full.
If you're just happen to be standing near it, that
Oh, true.
Lawrence would use an expenditure to heal you.
That is true. And overheals me. So cool. I'm back to full health.
So Crucible, you heard
2
that.
ticks left.
You heard that weird shit through the floor.
Right. Let's go. Move.
Go.
Let's go. Where are we
What?
going?
What?
I head to the stairs and start heading down.
What the
Okay.
French toast?
As much as I want to investigate the stain right now, I know I can come back to it, so I'm going to follow. I'm going to follow Duncan.
Okay. Both of you heard that weird noise. Crucible, with your natural 20, I'm going to let you get another thing to hear. Coming from below you again, once you hit that second floor, you hear, "Oh, it's so scary! They're awful!"
Duncan, since you ran down the stairs and I'm following you, what did you hear?
Heard someone say something. Like they had to get out of here because things are awful. What'd you hear?
Well, I heard the same thing, that they wanted to get the hell out of here because it's because we was awful. But that voice, what was that?
Don't know. It's quite strange. I was hoping you could talk to one of them, find out what happened. I yell to him again, and I roll persuasion. 20. Wait, we need to talk to you. We need to know what happened so we can help you.
Yeah, Lawrence, where are you in this? You're supposed to be talking to him. All you do is keep saying woo.
Sorry, gotta run. Don't know why. See you later.
All right, it's quite odd.
Did you kill Joe? Oh, there he is. Good.
I'm killing myself right now.
We gotta get the fuck out of Dodge!
Oh, we gotta get out of here. Everything's so scary down here. We gotta get out.
Oh, Mike.
What is happening right now?
I have no fucking clue.
I don't know. I just
Uh,
I keep having like this faint like scratching at my head. Like I hear a really annoying voice, but I don't know I'm hearing a really annoying voice. And at this point, I'm just waiting for the cold embrace of death.
Duncan and Crucible, what are you doing? You have probably 30 or 40 seconds left.
Well, I mean, obviously they don't intend us harm. They're just scared.
Eat.
Didn't you like do the thingy that like made him scared though? I saw you flashing your thingy.
Are you with
I
us,
mean-
Ori?
Yeah, damn it. What?
Are
Yeah.
you down? Are you down here with us, Ori?
I feel like we would have followed behind you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Candy bar.
Well, not only that, I whipped out my holy symbol at him.
Right?
So,
Spirits, he's still here.
Hey, fuck you!
Right. Okay.
Hey, fuck you!
all right. So maybe they meant to hurt us. All right.
Oh god, not that guy. Fucking Steve. Other Steve.
So
There's always a Steve.
That
There's
happened
always
then?
a Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they might be back.
Can imagine you guys think you can talk us out of this, or should we, skedaddle?
I want to head back up and inspect that stain in the floor.
Oh, okay. I'm sure that'll be fine. I'm sure that the repercussions when we come back will be fine. Well, yeah. Well, bye, Jinkies. Let's go.
Well, I said I want to do. I didn't say you had to.
No, we stick together. We're a team.
Was that everybody went back to the attic?
I did.
guess.
Okay.
I'll stay on the stairs and keep watch.
Okay.
stay at the bottom of the stairs as well.
Okay.
So spirits then.
Crucible Investigation.
Yep.
I'll go with what I said originally. I followed him up, not thinking about the fact that everyone else was going to stay.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. The wood is different colored than the rest of the wood in that place, and that's it.
What did you think you were going to find here, bud?
I don't know, but I'm tempted to rip up the floorboard.
I take kind of a close look at it.
Bagby, can I borrow your crowbar?
I think I'd probably let Joe keep it since it was just about as big as me. I can't believe you all didn't ask to offer to carry it for me since it's about as tall as I am.
There's
a donk donk sound as I tap the crowbar against Crucible's side.
There's an old viral video of this dude who there was this group of people that were giving away free crowbars on the street to see people's reactions, and there's this guy that's like, "Fuck yeah, I'll take a free crowbar." Yeah, but what will you do with it? I don't fucking know, but I've got a crowbar now. He was so excited to
Come
have
on,
a crowbar.
PCB.
I'm gonna break some shit. That's what I'm gonna do.
I feel like
I got 10 friends and a crowbar that say you ain't going to do jack.
Listen, I'm all in with the Second Amendment if we can add crowbar to that list, because I feel like you could really get some work done with a crowbar.
Hey Duncan, do you have any sage? I hear that if you put a bunch of it together and light it on fire and wave it around, that spirits go away.
Roll perception.
Please do not light.
I
sage
don't
on
have
fire.
any sage. No, I got nothing like that. I
Maybe-
might still have some peaches in my box of holding though.
Bagby and Duncan roll perception, please.
That box of holding is not refrigerated.
It is not. Those are not good.
That would be a 15.
9.
Bagby, somewhere below you, you hear, "No, don't do sage. I wouldn't want that. No."
Why don't you come talk to us? We're pretty nice.
You stabbed us and made us run away. No.
Did you hear one again?
I did. We only We only attacked because the one went through me and it hurt me and it was kind of mean.
Crucible, Ori, what are you doing up there?
I'm using the crowbar and prying up the floorboard where the stain is.
Okay, you pry up one board. You see that the stain is through to the other side of boards.
But there's nothing underneath the floorboards.
There's not.
All right. Yeah, I can assume something happened here, but
Not quite Edgar Allan Poe levels. Okay.
right, wherever the hell that is. So,
I don't know. My dad talks about weird shit all the time.
so I'm not sure that I want to spend a lot of time digging around up here, especially if they come back.
Okay, back downstairs.
I tuck the crowbar into my belt.
Nice. Big swinging crowbar on that one.
Good, I'm gonna take that crowbar out of my inventory.
Crucible, that crowbar is now in your inventory.
Got it.
5 pounds. We're not doing encumbrance, but 5 pounds. Also, I think it's worth like 2 gold or something like that. But okay. Bagby and Duncan, you can continue your thing.
No, but really, if you're nice and you don't hurt us, we won't hurt you. We're just looking for a place to stay.
How the fuck would we hurt you? How the fuck?
Literally, a knife flew across the room to try and hurt me. And then one of you passed through me, and I took some damage from that too.
I don't know about the second one, but Eugenia is quite clumsy.
So wait, are there just 2 of you?
3. I'm the only one that can talk.
Ask what happened to him.
Does the other one call you Chowder Head all the time?
What happened to you?
Don't know. Dead now.
Did you live in the house?
They did. I just was visiting from up north.
That would explain the accent then.
You mean people from up north don't talk funny?
Yeah, your mother's definitely not from the north, and you talk funny.
Why don't you come up here, or we can meet in the middle and we won't have to yell at each other.
Okay, well, they're wandering around the first floor. They don't know you're here anymore. They're weird.
Can they communicate with you?
Yes, they think they're alive.
Ah. So you might, no offense, you might be the only nice one?
What does nice mean?
Like, the only one who is sentient enough to know that you are dead. Sometimes when things don't know they are dead, they get very cranky.
That would explain some behavior. For sure.
What is your name?
Herschel!
Herschel?
I was waiting for this part. I knew it'd get to me.
We're going to get a call from the Anti-Defamation League.
Well, Herschel, how about you hide in the attic We will take care of the other two. Ideally, try and help them realize that they are dead and help them cross over.
You're going to murder them again!
Going to what?
Murder them again!
We're going to try and help them become sentient like you. But if we can't, then it might get a little dicey, and I don't want you wrapped up in that because you're very nice.
Oh, I guess I just gotta turn the other cheek on this.
I mean, are you comfortable with that?
Oh, hell yeah, they're distant cousins at best. I was just in town and they gave me a room.
Yeah, there you go. So you hang out. Plug your little ghosty ears in case Crucible does his, like, runaway thing again. And we'll catch up in a minute.
Ori, what the hell did you put in those cookies you gave me?
Honestly, it was fucking rags, bro.
I don't know what that means.
You know, regs, Reggies, regular stuff, like not much past nickel frits, you know.
Sure.
Okay. So,
Boys, I think you probably heard my conversation with our new friend Herschel.
I heard you screaming into the house.
Okay.
Who the hell is Herschel?
Herschel is the one ghost that can talk. He is sentient and knows that he is dead and means us no harm. The other two that are roaming around on the first floor have forgotten that we are here already and do not know that they are dead, so therefore might be more of the problem. So I sent Herschel to the attic to hide while we take care of the other two. I don't think there's a reason to kill and or send Herschel on to the next part of life.
But what about the other two?
The other two may need some convincing from either very convincing conversation, Duncan and or Crucible, with your experience with death, or we might need to beat them into the afterlife.
baby beat me into the afterlife.
It kind of sounds like Herschel may not have any idea what was going on in this house and was just a visitor visiting at a really bad time.
Okay. I guess I'll just follow behind and hit things if you guys need me to.
So I head downstairs, and I find, like, is there like a wooden post somewhere?
A wooden post?
Like, is everything held up by like load-bearing walls, or are there some like supporting beams on the first floor?
No, it's walls. There wouldn't be any like beams or whatever.
Okay, so I would just go to like the bottom of the. Is there a railing for the stairs?
Yes.
Okay, so at the bottom of the railing, I assume that's made of wood.
Yes.
I would just go up to that railing made of wood and go. And I would wait.
Do we want to keep original initiative or?
Sure.
Okay.
Shave and a haircut.
Flies past you, you just narrowly dodge.
Oh, crap baskets.
That'll put us at Crucible. I will
All
have a
right.
map for you.
So, I assume my turn undead is worn off at this point.
Yes.
I'm actually going to hold my turn.
Hold your turn. Okay. That'll put us at Ori.
Am I aware of either of their locations?
The one that just went by you, yes. It'd be right in front of you.
Okay. In that case, Moonbeam! So I just like eyes turn white and the silvery beam of pale light shines down in a cylinder on it, and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 15.
Constitution saving throw of 15.
If it has a Constitution.
It does not pass.
Okay. Okay, it is gonna take 2d10 radiant damage. Oh crap, I accidentally added 2 instead of rolling 2. Same result. Okay. So it takes 5 radiant damage, but the beam is still going. Lawrence has left the building, by the way.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
Don't make Lawrence spoopy.
That was him leaving.
A lot of you are going to still be upstairs, by the way.
Oh.
Okay. Well, by a lot, I mean exactly Duncan and Bagby. That was Ori. Next up is Duncan.
Right. I'll just yell at him again. You don't know. Please hold. You're dead. You're dead. And I roll persuasion again.
Roll to
17.
convince someone they're dead.
Right. 17.
Okay.
It worked in the Starfinder campaign.
Does this look like goddamn Starfinder?
I'm just saying.
Okay. I was smart this time. I sniffed the glass. Did not take a shot of gin for no goddamn reason.
There you go then.
Because I have take 10 minutes between trying to make a drink.
And then after I yell that,
Yes.
then I cast Misty Step. But first, I've got to roll for wild magic. Here's a wild magic roll.
There he is. He's going.
9. So
Damn
that's
it.
all right there.
1.
So
Roll
Misty
a
Step.
1. Burn this down.
And I transport down to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. Put you down here. Okay.
Right.
That makes it Baggy's turn. Baggy. Put you like right behind Joe.
And I'm at the top of the stairs.
I'll put you right behind Joe.
Are
Halfway
we on
up.
like a switchback? Is that what's happening there?
Yeah, this is basically a brownstone. You know what I mean? Where they do have a lot of switchback stairs and stuff like that.
So the ghost is kind of in between Crucible and Ori.
The ghost's right by the front door. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well,
I believe in you. Ow, my knee.
I would like
I'm an old
to.
man.
I don't think I can really do anything to get there and hit the ghosty.
No, you can poof. You could try to poof.
But there's not a space open next to it. That.
No, but like somewhere else. Like you can see as far back as this, and there would be some shadow back here.
Sure, I'll poof back there, and then I will hold an attack
Right.
for if the ghosty comes in the range of me. Before my
Okay.
next.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Joseph.
Can I hit it from where I'm at?
Yeah, you got a spear, bud.
Okay. I will go to town on it then. First roll, 18.
18 hits.
Second roll, 16.
16 hits.
Last roll, 21.
21 definitely hits.
Boom, boom, boom. Fucking kill this
Just
thing.
machine guns it.
I'm murderlating this thing.
Oh God, are you killing all my friends?
Yes, I'm killing your family, Herschel. Don't mind me.
We're your family now.
Yes, we're
Yes.
we're adopting you.
Just killing your cousins. No.
By the way, this
Um,
100% wasn't a thing until you brought up the Scooby-Doo thing, and I'm like, I gotta do some bullshit. Do some dumb shit in here.
First attack does 17 total. That's with the
Okay.
smite.
That's
That's with the smite.
okay. That is okay.
And I'm unless this thing dies, I'm gonna keep attacking it.
Yeah, that would go ahead.
Next attack is 22 with another smite.
All right.
Fuck this
So
guy.
we take the mask off of the mutilated body and we're like, Old Man Wilkins. Oh.
All right, and last one is the bonus action attack.
This will get it.
10 plus max damage, so that's 19.
Cool.
Max damage.
That's
That
it. That's it. Well, the ghost, you hear a shriek and it dissipates into nothing. And then you hear the sound of Vakeman. Good job. Somewhere off there.
Did I get it?
Yeah, you got it.
No, Joe says that. Did I get it?
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Bustin'. Look up Bustin' on YouTube, by the way. Just do that for your... I'm going to go ahead and post that in Discord. Hey, Phil, post Discord. I'm going to post it in Discord later on tonight.
I posted Discord earlier.
Okay.
Do
Also,
you need me to post it again?
post Bustin'. Okay. That brings us back to the top where our first boy is. Boyo. And we're going to have him fly
Is
out.
he the one that I just hit?
Nope. Y'all attacked the same one.
Oh, okay.
We'll have him fly out here. In Uri. 23 to hit.
I hate to do
Yeah,
this
I'll
to you,
hit.
Mike.
What?
Sentinel lets me attack him
Okay. Well, that's
Oh,
fine.
you're next to me? Okay.
as a reaction. Yep.
That's fine.
Oh, it like hovered on the one before it rolled off. 21.
Hits.
Okay. And I'm going to use my last spell slot. Fuck it.
Those aren't spell slots. They're smite slots.
Yeah, they really are for Joe. It is just smites. I'm gonna re-roll that because it's a 1 and I can re-roll ones. This Great Weapon Master is awesome.
Y'all wonder why I don't
27?
put you in combats all that often.
27 damage.
27 damage. Okay, that is. You hit it, yes. It still hits Duncan with the 23. I'm going to assume your AC
It
is
was
low.
coming at me.
No, it's Duncan.
Oh, okay.
It came through this wall and it just went after the first thing and it went after Duncan.
I'm sorry. I thought you said my name.
No. Went after. Now you're getting each other confused, and I don't know if I can agree with that. In Duncan, it hit you for 15, bud. Necrotic.
Well, that hurt. That's what happened there.
Okay.
That's the ouchies.
That's the ouchies. Okay, and I will have who goes? That's Crucible.
I do have the opportunity to turn undead one more time.
I will mean it runs away from you.
Yes.
I should note that it does damage by passing through things. Just saying.
But if it's running, hold on. Let me look
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
So I've already used my reaction, so I couldn't attack it. But I'm just imagining, like, I try to attack it as it runs away, and I nat 1, and just gut Duncan.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, I don't have a magical weapon, and looking at my spells.
Don't you have guiding bolt still?
I have Guiding Bolt.
Oh yeah,
All the grave.
Yep.
I don't know.
I think
Yeah, I
your
forgot that
your
one.
your
All the dead.
your
I mean,
summon weapon thing is magical.
the spiritual weapon. Yeah, but that takes up a turn to get it.
No, it does damage on the first turn.
Yeah, you did it before.
It does. It's an awesome spell. It does damage the first turn, and then it's a bonus action every other turn after.
And because
that.
this thing is incorporeal, you can actually summon it inside of the fucker.
Right. But right at this moment, guiding bolt would do more damage.
Do it.
It may
So
not live
it's,
one turn.
what's that, Joe?
It may not live more than one turn.
since we have Retribution
Right.
Paladin.
Goddamn right. Phil, when you asked me if I was getting a shield for my paladin, I told you no.
All right, so
I'm gonna kill you, character.
let's go ahead with guiding bolt and 17 to hit,
Yep, that hits.
6 dice, 6 damage.
Jesus.
Holy shit snacks!
What kind of
Zoinks!
what kind of damage is that, by the way?
Radiant.
Radiant.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, interesting. That's the one thing it's not resistant to. Congratulations.
Oh, but I didn't do really. Oh wait, no wait, that was only.
Did you know all my smites were radiant damage? Mike?
Yeah, no, I've been doing
Okay.
it.
Cool.
They-
I need to
no,
re-roll
it's
that because I.
it's resistant or immune to a shitload of stuff.
Okay.
And all of us have radiant damage spells.
Well, I mean, I've got a
almost.
magical weapon too,
No,
so
you don't.
should go through that.
I don't. I'm useless.
You've got
Your
magical
punches
fists.
are radiant, or
But
are
not
magical.
fists.
They're just magic.
You
What?
got that magic fist.
hmm
You got that magic fist, baby.
Yeah, they're not
Okay.
radiant damage. They're just magic.
So 17 damage altogether.
Okay. All right. Uri.
I move the moonbeam.
It would
into
move
its-
directly over you.
It's what?
It's
Oh,
right
it's
here. It would move over the top of your ass.
I can move it or ruin me. It doesn't have to move in a straight line.
No,
so you're gonna put it
that's
on
not
me.
how 5-foot squares work, bud.
Let's see here.
Do it. Roast yourself.
You know, I probably will. I'm just trying to make sure. Okay.
Put some suntan lotion on first. SPF the moon.
Fine. You know what? And also, I'm gonna, I'm gonna, move it right past me. I'll do my own. So it's gonna move right onto it. I'm gonna do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, do
Phil.
it.
Hey, Phil.
Yep.
Just remember, Mike has ruled that this is now a Death Star laser in the future.
No, it absolutely hits everything it goes over if I move it in a path.
Apparently, it does now.
No,
So
it already.
remember that
It
for the
always
future.
has.
It always has. It always has.
You add points because you are next to Joe.
Oh, you're right. I do get more of a
Plus 3.
saving throw.
No, in this campaign, Morgan, I understand that you went to rules lawyer for everyone to win. In this campaign, it has always worked in that function. To your benefit, this is the first time it has not worked in your benefit.
Fair enough.
Okay, I failed that Constitution saving throw. How does it do?
It failed as well.
Okay. So each of us are going to take... I actually misquoted earlier. It was not supposed to be 2d10. It was supposed to be 3d10. So we are each going to take 3d10 damage.
Yeah, let's roll the dice.
So-
Let's see what
so
we do
this,
here.
This is going to be fun.
Let's load
This is gonna be fun
the
to see
pistol.
me
Let's
melt myself.
rotate this shit. I'll do it. Are you gonna fucking do it?
We each take 19 radiant damage.
Oof.
And it will also need to roll when it starts its next turn.
No, it dead. It dead.
It's second dead.
It re-dead. It re-died.
Oh, the light can heal, but it can also burn. Okay, it mostly burns. Ah!
Oh no, his hair got all burned off. What does that look like, Ori?
One doesn't burn the hair off. It's just like bleached white.
No. It burns the hair off. What does it do, Ori? What do you look
Giving
like?
you an
Carson?
out from wearing that wig.
I think he likes wearing the wig.
I like wearing it. If I wear the fucking elf ears without this wig, I look like a fucking weird goblin. It's weird.
Do it. Do it.
It was like
Weird
Solus.
goblin. Weird goblin.
If you shaved, you'd look like Solus too.
Ugh. Egg.
You look how like I'm like a PGO orc.
All right. Da 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 da.
But I thought there were two.
Yeah, there were.
One of them got destroyed in one fucking turn by a Joe Swan song.
Oh.
By a paladin that was real pissed off
Yeah.
or
Hey,
bored.
good job, guys. You did some stuff. Real good. Proud of you.
I'm sorry. I won't do that again.
There's supposed to be 3 ghosts, but y'all did the Scooby-Doo thing, and then I just had to change what I was doing. So
So now we live in the manor with Herschel, the friendly ghost.
I'm Herschel.
Oh God. I would clap Ori on the back and say, "Good job, Ori," and lay on hands the 19 damage away.
Oh,
Your hair grows back if you want it.
Here it
Does
comes.
this count as a miracle? Can I be sainted?
For white men in the year 2020, yes.
Yeah, I'll get some infomercials on Fox. We'll be set.
You will have to agree to some things you don't necessarily believe, but
I'm not okay, I promise.
That's a My Chemical Romance reference he made there for anybody over the age of a million. The
So you got to be careful there. I like My Chemical Romance.
oh no. Well, you've ruined that for me. Okay, now what are we doing?
I've got
I
to sit
guess.
down for a minute. Whew. It's like you just pulled the soul right out of me.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got hurt too. I'm sorry. I go up to Duncan and used my last 2 points. So you heal 2 points, Duncan.
Oh.
That basically.
How hurt? If you on a scale of 1 to the number of hit points, how hurt are you?
You're gonna get a long rest. Just fucking do it.
Yeah, we're going to go to sleep here pretty soon. I think we.
Oh yeah. I feel safe sleeping here with just the dust and the blood and Herschel. It's fine.
Hey, Herschel,
Can keep watch.
come back down.
Hey guys, what's up? They're not going to kill me, yes? No.
No, we're not
You-
going to kill you. You're really nice. Are there any other spooky ghost people in here?
Now, why would I ever kill you? Now, I'm losing the voice on this character.
You turned into the guy from the room.
Aha, Mark.
Aha, Mark! Maybe that's the character now. Aha, Bagby!
I feel like that's less offensive than Herschel. Can we just rename him Tommy?
No, his name's Herschel, goddammit.
Are there any other spooky things in here that we should know about?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Move in.
No spooky ghosts, I promise.
We'll take a long rest before we touch.
I mean,
any
I'm a
treasure
spooky
chest.
ghost, I guess, but
No, you're really nice. Do you want to cross over? Crucible's really good at helping people do that.
No, that sounds like a total crapshoot. I'll be honest. I'm aware this is real. Don't know if whatever's out there is real.
Well, were you a good person when you were alive?
Eh,
Okay, this is fine.
if I'm totally honest, and I have been to myself recently, meh.
You know what? I get that, Herschel. I've kind of been thinking that about myself too lately. As I get knock ectoplasm off my spear.
I mean, you killed them without much effort. That's pretty mashuganan, I'll be honest.
Well, I claim one of the underground rooms as mine.
Oh, they're all great. Just go down there, have a great time. Oh, the kitchen is ready to go. They never replaced the gas line. So you're good. You're good. I'd like to continue to attack in people coming in, by the way. Learn that gives me life. Growing stronger by the day. Killed a homeless man.
Right.
I'm
Right,
okay with
right,
security
right.
system ghost.
Can you not
I
kill
can make
us?
the entrance extra spoopy.
Are you cool with not attacking us?
Oh, yeah. No, you guys are great. Plus you murder me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna do an insight check, but I know that second part was honest.
We will be having some deliveries, so if you could avoid killing the delivery people.
Well, how will I know what they look like?
We'll get a list of names, and if you want to spookily be like, announce yourself. and if they're-
Announce yourself.
Perfect. And then if their name matches the list, you don't kill them.
What if we just give everyone a password that can get through, but don't give passwords to anyone who we don't want to come through?
Go with for Flavin.
What's that? Say it one more time.
For Flavin.
Again.
For Flavin.
Okay, one more time.
I know you're saying something full of flavor. Flavor.
It means to cheat. He cheated in cards. Clearly, he needs to die.
Bars, by the
The
way,
blame.
exactly what I did.
Sometimes you just gotta let him know as the GM, just like, no, you're fine. You just gotta
I
fucking
was
sleep.
I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just use every spell slot.
Yeah, just go to sleep. Just do it. You're fine. I'm not gonna let just go.
Before we go to sleep, I'm gonna turn into a spooter again. I'm gonna set up lots of spoopy webs outside the front door.
Oh, good. Well, congratulations. It's fall.
Wait, outside the front door? Or inside?
Like the downstairs front door.
Oh,
So I guess
the basement.
Basement door, yeah.
Okay, that's probably okay.
Okay.
All right, I'll just throw my bedroll somewhere. I don't know. I don't have a specific place.
Well, there are bedrooms down there. If you're just in the basement now, you don't have access to a kitchen, but you have access to a full functioning large fireplace in that group room. And there are actually enough rooms. Not all of them are bedrooms per se, or none of them are actually bedrooms, but you do have enough rooms that they could be like individual rooms if you wanted to go that whole route.
Well, I mean, if we lit the
This
fireplace,
could be the
people would
hotel cross California here if you would like.
I feel like for tonight, I would just throw my bedroll down in front of the fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we light that fire, there's going to be smoke coming out of the chimney. But it's fine.
Sure.
We probably shouldn't do that if we don't want people to know we're here.
Herschel would
Yep.
inform you that this is a noted haunted house. He's been here a while.
Oh, so it'll be extra spoopy. Okay.
So the neighbors wouldn't think too much about it.
There's a reason this place didn't sell very quickly. Maybe those necrotic damage ghosts aren't new.
I wonder if I could like weave spider silk in the flue of the, or not in the flue, but like
Yeah. Then we could die of carbon monoxide poisoning.
No. Weave it into a shape so that like the smoke billows out and like little.
Says
skull
good
shapes.
pig when it comes out. Thank you very much for watching. Love you all. It's almost 10, so we're going to stop here.
Yep.
This shouldn't have been named Blackbourne. We didn't go there.
Name it Herschel.
Herschel!
Herschel!
You're so handsome. You should have a woman in your life. Natalie down the street's available.
Your brother's married, and he's a doctor.
Are we long resting? Are we getting a long
You're
rest?
getting a long rest. Also, you all leveled up to 7.
Yay!
Oh my stairs.
All we have to do
that's-
is murder some ghosts.
He's
Oh.
punk. Nah, he's punking us.
No, you level up to 7.
No, he
Congratulations.
said it.
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna about shit on your world here coming up, so you level up to 7. Thank you very much for watching. Have an excellent night. We will be back tomorrow with Blood Moon. Yes, we have a thumbs up. Okay, and then Sunday for a Distant Star. Distant Star is in a very interesting spot right now. Maybe some stuff. What do you exactly remember about that? I can't recall. Maybe, I feel like there were snails.
Just some snails. It was just the snails. It was just they were big snails.
Oh, and a
but it was just the
hydra.
snails.
Gotcha. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back next week with this on Wednesday. Also, we have a Tuesday show. Have a good
And a
night.
dragon chasing the Hydra.
Okay, well, there is now.
There's a what is it? Fucking
Tiamat.
There's a
Black.
Turrescue
Tiamat.
behind the fucking
Yeah.
Hydra.
Tiamat's behind the dragon.
Tiamat behind the Turrescue.